Hi guys, today we are going to be discussing on collection classes. So in collection classes we have talked about the list. So list is a collection of elements which allows the duplicate values, which allows the null values, which we can select the randomly. So in the list we having the array list and linked list. So linked is a linear data structure. It is a part of the collection framework similar to array list. So array list, what it is going to do in the array list, whatever the elements we having, so it is going to be placed in a particular memory locations and which is going to be used to store and manipulate the data. So linked list which having the nodes containing the object data and two pointers pointing the last index and next index. So this is the first element I'm having. So this element, whatever, suppose here in the previous example I have given Sarita, Rajita, Anita, Uma, these names I have given. So here the first element will be the null, last element will be last element address is going to be stored here. The first element address is going to be stored here. So next element pointer. So next element pointer is nothing but the next element address. Suppose here whatever the element is I'm having, after that there is a no element. So here I'm getting the null point reference. The null point difference. So what is the main difference between the array list and linked list? So in the array list, whatever the element we having, it is going to using the dynamatical array to store the data. It is using double linked list to store the element. Why? Because it is going to be storing the value as well as the next element of the address. So what is the main difference here between the array list and linked list means in the array list we are going to in the array list, what are we are going to do, whatever the element we having, it is going to be storing only the value and its positions. It is going to be storing like a similar like array. So it is going to be storing as a array list. So in if I have add the list of elements, so it is going to be storing this whatever the name I have stored here, it is going to be storing in the particular position. So here in the next element is going to be storing in the next element position here, but in the linked list it is going to be storing this element as well as the next element address. So next element, whatever the element address is there, this it is stored by defaultly at 0022. It has been stored. So this address is going to be attached to the linked list. That's why retrieving is compared to faster compared to the array list. Insertion operation is slow. Here the insertion operation is fast and retrieving is also very fast compared to the array list. Linked list is faster. So manipulating with the array list is slower. Linked list, since it is shifting the element in the memory address. So you can know that it having the element, next it having the element. If there is a in the I'm having the positions. So here I'm having a array list. Basically it having the four positions. Here I'm having yes, here I'm having R, here I'm having A, here I'm having M. So what it has to search, it has to go and search it here. So it has to fetch the data, it has to go to here and fetch the data, it has to go to here and fetch the data, it has to go to here and fetch the data, and then it can know that there is a no element. But in the linked list, what is happening here, it containing two parts. Double linked list. Here I'm having the S, here I'm having R, here I'm having A, here I'm having M. So here this R reference address it is going to be storing, here the A's reference address it is going to be storing, here the M reference address is going to be storing, here it is going to be storing the null. So till here only it is searching. So that's why retrieving is faster. and used to store a similar type of data. With any type of data we can be stored it. Memory allocation at the compile time only it is going to be allocating. At the runtime also I can compile the memory allocation. It is a continuous memory allocations to the all the objects. It is not like that. So we will see the program, some of the programs using the linked list. So how to create the linked list? So we can create in two ways. Previously in the array list I have created list equals to, I want to create the string of elements. Like, so I want to use L linked list new linked list. I can create like this, or else what I can create linked list of string list equals to linked list of string. I can create like this. So which one you want to create, you can create it. There is a no rule that we have to create like this. I'm going to be creating one thing, just I'm commenting this one. So here similarly LL equals to add. I want to add some colors here, red. Okay, previous example have used some names now. Okay, I will use that names only here also, so that we can know the difference between add dot add dot add. And so here I have added. So to print this one, just I am going to be using system.out.ll. So whether it will print the values or not, we will just check it, this values. So it is printed as a list of elements only. So it is going to be printing the all the elements. So if I want to print these elements in a different order, uh, with using the for loop, how I can print it? Suppose I want to print in a sequential order, which I can use string names equals to ll. Println. So differentiate this one. Just how it is going to be printing. Let's see it. So it is printing in the one by one. So I have used ln. So it has used. If you use print, it is going to be printing in a single line. In which order you want to print, you can print it. So it is printing without the spaces. So next one I want to specify with the index position. I want to use with the specific index positions, or I want to retrieve this one using iteratives. So how can I use iteratives? So this is one type of for loop. For loop I have used it to get the values. So I'm going to comment this one. If I want to add a element, what I can do, LLI set at first position, or I want to set at one position, name equals to Mary, I want to set it. So I can set like this also. Similarly, whatever we did in the array list, we can do it. So next one with the iteratives also we can see it. So I have printed Mary was setted in the second positions. So Rajita was replaced. If I want to append this one, so you can append also. Next one, what we want to do is iteratives. We want to use it. Whether we can use the iteratives, Java iteratives, we will see it. So I don't want to specify with any type. So iterative P equals to LL of iterative. From first index onwards, I want to iterate. So I want to specify with the iterative type. So 1 minute I have to use. So I can specify. Okay. So next one, I can use while loop. On top I have used a for loop. So p dot has next. So in this while loop, what I want to print, system dot out dot println p dot next. So next, for the string type, I'm going to be using next. So whether it has iterating the values or not, we will see it. Previously we have used with the for loop. So here I'm using from the first index onwards, it is going to be iterating. Suppose if I want to um, uh, if I want to iterate total uh, list, so list of iteratives we having, list of iteratives from the index, from the first second index onwards. So this is the 0 1 2, so second index from the Kiran onwards, it is going to be iterating, means it is going to be printing. So this is 0, second index onwards, Anita, Kiran, it is has been displayed. We can specify this one. Suppose if I want to reverse this one, so how we have reversed uh, a reverse in the list. So we have used the collection dot reverse. There is a collection, so collection dot reverse we have used. Similarly, can we use here or not? We can see it here. Reverse link list. So I want to copy this one. So I want to reverse this one. So to reverse this one, I can use simply, I want to use collections dot class. I have to use it. I have used collection class dot reverse of li. system.out.println ll. I want to print it, whether it has reversed or not, we will see it. So it was reversed. So this method I can use it, or else what I can do is I can use it with iteratives also. I can print these values. So using with iteratives, what I want to do it, iteratives Java iteratives, I'm having li iteratives equals to ll dot li dot dot, it has to come just dot this iteratives we having descending, and then iteratives is not there, iteratives is there. Let's check with the specific split sub. So in the iteratives also we can split, we can subset from the starting index to here. Actually we having the method ll list should be there, descending is method is not there, which is not going to be supported by the latest version. So we automatically we can use the collection reverse method is there. If not, in the Java 8 version it is going to be supported descending iteratives will be there. So it is not going to be supported by the latest version, so I am not going to be using this one. So there is a no rule that you have to use the iteratives, so I'm giving the examples to using the iteratives. And next one we having, we want to remove that element. So to remove any element, ll dot remove. So I want to remove at one's position. Dot out dot println ll. So it has removed the Rajita here, one at one position, whatever the name is there, it has removed that element. Suppose if I want to remove the first and the last elements. So if I want to remove the first and the last elements, so in here I'm commenting this one. So object first one I want to remove equals to ll dot remove index. Remove first is also not going to be supported. First is there, so I want to remove it. Remove this one, 0 position I want to remove, so we can remove it. So similarly the last element also we can remove it. So the first, whatever the first element is there, it has printed this element. If you want to remove the last element, it is going to be removing. So suppose if I want to swap the elements, so to swap this element, what I can do it, swapping, I'm commenting this one again to write everything in a single program. So I want to change Rajita at 0 position and Sarita at 1 position. So we having the collections dot swap. So I want to swap. Okay, 0 2 I want to swap 1 2 0 1 2 3. I want to swap this one. So whether it is swapped or not, we will check this one. See, at 2 position it has came 1 position, whatever the 0 position, whatever the 0 position has there, it came to the second positions. We can swap that elements. We can swap this element. Suppose if I want to add uh, add this elements in, we have copied, we have appended. I want to add, I want to add two linked list. Here I'm having one linked list, I'm having another linked list. So this one I will do. I want to replace these names. Chili, chili, and I whether it will allow the duplicate values or not, we can see it. So in previously what I have did in the array list, what I have did it, just I have appended this list. So copied, for copied I have did I have copied in this L1. Whether we can do it here or not, we will check it. Reverse linked list, adding to linked list now. So we can try this one. L L L 2. So I will, sorry, LL1. So I will print system.out.ll dot LL1. First one here I have print. Okay. So check this one, it is append or not. So it was appended. If I want to get the size of so it was appended to LL. I want to, I don't want to append like this. What I want to do is, just I want to comment this, sorry. My mouse. So what I will do means I will create another linked list. throw to some files are not imported correctly. Sometimes it will throw error, so we have to check whether it is everything is imported or not. We can check it later. Something is missing. Why it is giving error? Let's check why it is giving error. Expression token. So just I want to clean my project. There is some issue. Let's see. It will has to go. I have created after the main. No. So I want to copy this line. I want to replace with this one. Just check whether it is giving any mistake or not. That's why I have copied this one. Sometimes what happened means it will throw an exception. So don't worry. Previously what is the happened here means I have not used a new. So that's why it has giving me exception. Just I have so you have to find out why we are getting the exception. So I have not created the objects, that's why it is overloading with the string method. See here, I have not created with a new. Okay, so that's why we are getting this issue. So what I want to do, I have created here, I want to I want to add all. Add all. What I want to add ll, I want to, here I got only add all. Add all. So first one I want to add this one. Add all ll1. So I have commented that one. No? Okay. Add all I have commented. See here. So li will be the same. Li1 is the same. Li11 is now in the add method we have added all these elements. If you want to get the size, what I can do it system.out.add.size. So here you can get the size of all that elements. So I'm having the 8 names. So I got all that 8 names. So you can get the 8 names. Suppose if I want to convert the array list to the linked list to the array list, or array list to the linked list. First I want to convert linked list to array list. So you can convert it. So here I want to use linked list. Linked list. Add, sorry. So I want to copy all this one. I've copied this one. So here I want to convert this one. First I will print this one. So if I want to convert this one, what I can do is list of string li equals to new array list of ll, array list of ll. Li. So whatever the values is there, it will print the same value. So, but in the memory, retrieving is faster. This value will retrieve the faster. Here, the value retrieving will be the delay. Delay. If you want to use a string operators, you can use the for operators also here. If you want to use this one with for names equals to L, you can print this one. So what it will do, it will print in it. So names here I have to print it. So in a sequential order it is going to be printed. It is printed in the sequential, in which order you want to print it, you can print it in that particular order. So this is all about the collections. So collections we have seen with the list and set. So coming to the set operators. So set operators, what it will do, the set operators is also similar like the list. So what is the main difference between the set operators? It will not allows the duplicate values. So in the we having a list of elements. In the list of elements, what it will do, it will not repeated the elements. So we have seen set operators. So in the set operators, we also having similar type. So here I'm having the set operators. In the set operators, I have used list of elements. I can add, I can use with hash set. We can use with hash set. First we will see with the hash set, then we will see with other things. So here what I want to do, I want to set the, if I want to set the string values, I can set the string values also. Similarly, what we have did s dot add whatever the names you want to add it, you can add that names. Going to be adding names, duplicate values. I want to add s dot add, adding Anita, also duplicate one. So here I have used the case sensitive, so it will print this value or not, we will see is the, whether it accept the case sensitive or not, we will see it. So yes, I have created as a capital letter, so it has printed the s also. So capital S, Sarita, it has printed the small letters S, it has been printed. So Anita have declared 2 times, it has printed 1 times. Kiran, it has printed 1 times. Why? Because it having the only 1 time, so it has printed. So here I want to create another. So I want to add to set. So here what I want to do is um, set. um, I want to add. I will copy all these things. So I have created 2 things. Sai in place of Sarita. Mary, I want to use. I want to keep Kiran duplicate values. While adding, it will add or not. We will see. So just in previously, it how I have added. I have set it in S2 add all. I want to add. Previously, I have was added in add all to S. I want to add to this. Yes. System dot out dot. I'm adding yes. System dot out dot println. I'm adding S1. So I'm printing S1. So what it will print, we will see it. So here. So S here to differentiate this one, which one it has printed. So here this one, it was the S1. So S1 is printed the same as in S2. It has copied Kiran having 2 times, but it has printed only 1 time. Why? Because in the S2 also we having the Kiran, but it has not printed that Kiran. So I'm running this one. See here, Kiran having 2 times, Sarita having 1 time only. Uh, so here it has 2 times also, it has printed 1 times only, so it is not a case sensitive, that's why it has copied 2 different it is treating as a um, Sarita small s is a different word and Sarita capital S is also different word, so we can compare the strings and it is going to be printing. Okay, you can use this one. So here how the how it is going to be implemented means set will be extension when we have using the hash set will implements with the set, and it is going to be having the collection classes. So that's why it is going to be printing the all the values. Suppose if I want to print all even numbers, suppose uh, here I want to print whether it having all the even numbers or not. I want to print it. So what I want to do here, by using the collections, I want to print. So I can use as set to print all even numbers. What is the conditions I have to use it? So I have to use a even number which are having all the even numbers. Suppose here I am going to using hash set. Here I want to use integer. So till now we have used the string. So here now what I want to do, I want to print even. So even I want to print it new hash set. I'm not using any condition here as of now. So if we want to use condition by using hash map or hash set also, we can print the numbers. Just I'm adding the numbers. Even dot add integer to I'm adding dot add 4 I'm sorry 4 I'm adding, just I'm adding manually, I'm adding, I'm not using any method. So 6 I'm adding. So here I have added some numbers. So what I want to do is I want to store it in the another number. So just here I haven't forgot. So what it will print, system dot out dot even means it will print all my even numbers. Why? Because I have not did any duplicate value, so it will print that value. Suppose if I want to print all even numbers, so what I can do it, just I can print all method so that I can use. If I want to add another value, suppose I've added here only, sorry, here I have add 5. So 5 which is not a even number. So whenever I print this one, it will print that value. It will print the 5 value also. So if I want to print only even numbers, how I can do? I can use a condition here. If conditions have to implement it. If even divided by 2 equals to 0, then it has to print that value. So here I'm getting this error. Even dot, if I want to use this one, I'm getting this error. So what is that error I'm getting here? So operators, undefined operators in the set operators. So how I can implement this one? So we will see that one later. Later we can see that one. So here why we are not able to get, so we having the collection class like add all events. So I want to store this one in another variable. So what I want to do, as set integer numbers to new asset. So here what I want to do, number so here what I want to do, number uh, divided by 2 equals to, I'm not getting here, so I'm not able to print this one. So if I print this one, what it will do, suppose if I have add equals to add 7, I have added, it will append this value, but it is not uh, going to using, we can't able to use in these conditions. So to use that type of conditions with hazard, let me print this one. So it was appended, just it was appended, but what is my requirement, I want to print the even numbers using print even, I want to print the even numbers using with hazard. So here I have tried two things which I have tried here. I have tried with the I want to try with this one uh, with the hash set, it which is which we have not able to do that one, so which we are not able to do that one. So another way what we have did, we are not able to pass the conditions here. If I want to sort this one, so whether I'm able to sort that one or not, we can see that one. So here how we can implement this one means by using the set of elements positions. So we can set the elements positions and we can use the iteratives. With the help of that one we can generate it. Okay, this topic we will discuss in the next class, how we are going to be using the hash sets and hash tree in the upcoming classes. Okay, thank you guys.